Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'll be talking about starting all over again. It is very okay to start as many times as you need to. I've learned a lot from the past year, 2023, and I just felt like sharing some of that with you guys as we go along in upcoming videos and even today's video. In 2023, one of the reasons I stopped recording myself, create art, create paintings, drawings, was because I found myself struggling to create a new normal and a new routine for myself. Before 2023, I was obviously in a different country and I had a routine going for myself. And when I broke out of that routine, I did not realize how much that was going to affect me until 2023 when I started to struggle. I had so many ideas last year, but knowing how to implement and carry them out with a full-time job became an issue for me. I found it hard to balance all of these things, which also brings me to my next video. I'll be talking more about how I've been able to balance my videos, creating art, and being able to have a schedule and upload, which is something that I'm still very much new to, but I'm also getting a grip and getting a hang of it. I had to take a step back, relearn myself. That was one of the reasons I decided to stop posting last year. I had to relearn who I was again, and I'm still relearning who I am. I wanted to set some personal achievable goals that had nothing to do with creating or being an artist. Honestly, this was one of the best decisions I made for myself because that actually set a tone and created a foundation for me to have a better understanding of how to find a flow and create a routine for myself. Hey guys, I just wanted to quickly check in with you. I already kind of prepped my canvas, as you saw earlier. When I created these little achievable goals, I found myself ticking them off my list because I actually created a list, and this is an habit that I've come to develop. I write things down, I come out of my head and I bring out my thoughts and put them on paper, and this has been one of the best decisions and also one of the most realistic way that I've been able to actually see my goals come to reality. I felt so proud of myself that most of the plans and goals I mapped out for 2023 I was able to achieve before the end of the year. By the end of the year, I started to feel like I could conquer the world. At the beginning of this year, one of my goals was to create paintings, create art that I love, create something that I know is worth it and I know that people will be willing to buy, people will be willing to see, and also when they see the paintings they can say a lot from it. I didn't just want it to be just any painting for the sake of painting. So even while creating this vlog, I just had to start all over again. I felt the need to put aside the canvas that I had worked on and start from scratch. And I think that was the best decision that I made, because I'm so proud of the outcome I achieved with this painting. At this point, I felt a level of confidence in my routine and consistency, and I slowly started including other aspects of my life into my routine and my daily activities. I learned that I didn't have to overwhelm myself with everything all at once. I learned a technique of slowly incorporating routines into my daily, weekly activities. And all of this I was able to achieve because I felt it was okay to take a step back and start all over again. Sometimes I also find that starting all over again might not be the most fun thing. It might not be the easiest thing. Sometimes it's easy and sometimes it is not, depending on what it is you are trying to start over. So firstly, you need to come to terms and come to a point of acceptance and recognizing that you need to start all over again, that you need to reinforce, that you need to go back and gain some level of power, some level of motivation. Okay, so that brings me to what I said I was going to talk about earlier in the video. While editing this video, I put my heart and my soul into editing this one, just because one of the things I've decided is to do my best, give my all, the very best that I can, and also express my thoughts, my creativity, not just through my paintings, but also through the way that I edit my videos and the way that I want to be. I'm a storyteller. I like to think so. So I want to be able to convey that through my videos. So every day this week, I took time out to actually invest in editing and making sure that everything was really good. And coming down to today, I picked up my laptop and decided to try and finish off the editing this morning and put up the video for you guys to watch, only for my laptop to have a malfunction at the right time. And everything that I worked so hard for throughout the course of the week crashed. And literally, I had to start all over again. I'm like, what a coincidence that this is happening today when I choose to talk about this topic. And while I was in this state, I actually woke up really early. I woke up around 7 a.m. and I'm currently doing this voiceover, and it's currently 10:15 p.m. So I've been on this all through the day. I'm not gonna lie, it's been very painful. I've shed a little bit of tears and I've laughed, and I've done a whole bunch of other things in between, but I just had to tell myself that I won't give up until I achieve what I intended today to be, So This is just a typical example of, trying to start all over. When you're faced with challenges, do you just give up? Do you back down? Or do you find the courage? I know sometimes finding the courage is not always the easiest thing, but I want to encourage you that you have the power to starting all over again. The key is in your hands. No one can take that away from you, and you are in control of your life. And I just wanted to remind you lastly that you can take a step back, take as much time as needed, learn your style, understand what works for you, and understand yourself.